everybody, Fran here, and this week we want to talk about diabetes because as it being November 1st, the month of November is always really dedicated in the health world to diabetes. So 29 million Americans are living with diabetes in the United States right now. All of us know somebody, whether it be our parents, our grandparents, our siblings, aunts, uncles, we all know somebody with diabetes. For many of us, we have seen people give injections. We have seen them do the finger stick where you're testing for the blood sugar in your body. So this 29 million Americans, that means about every, 23 seconds, somebody is diagnosed as a new diabetic in the United States. 1 in 11. So for every 11 Americans, one of them is going to be diabetic. And the scary thing with this is that diabetes really beats up your body. Your body was not meant to live with high blood sugar. So it starts to really break down your organs if it's not taken care of. So your kidneys take a beating, your eyesight takes a beating. If you get a cut or a scrape or a bump, your body cannot heal it if there's a ton of sugar in your blood all the time. So diabetes really, really beats up the body if it's not maintained. So there's medications you can do. There's all kinds of different things. But me being the dietitian, we're going to talk about just lifestyle things that you can do. So in my family, we carry the gene for diabetes, meaning it's epigenetics. If you have the gene, it doesn't mean that you're gonna have diabetes. What it means is if you live in an environment that will turn the gene on, then yes, you're probably gonna be diagnosed with diabetes. If you live in an environment where you are doing the things that I'm gonna share with you today, you can live your entire life never diagnosed with being diabetic. You can live healthy, happy, and just keep having fun with your family, but it really comes down to that gene. So there are 86 million Americans right now living who are at risk for diabetes. So what does that mean? That means they are pre-diabetic. That means that their A1C, it's a blood test that looks at how well your body is taking care of your blood sugar in a 3-month span. That A1C is over 5.6. You can measure your own A1C. You can go to a store like CVS or Walgreens, ask them for an A1C kit. They're not cheap, but then you just do a finger stick and in 5 minutes you know your A1C level. And that's just showing you, giving you a picture of what's your blood sugar doing over the last 3 months. Is it controlled? Is it taken care of? All of that is good stuff. You can make an appointment with your physician and they can easily test your A1C to know where you're at. If you do an annual appointment, they're probably measuring your fasting blood sugar, which is fantastic. Ask them to throw in hemoglobin A1C is what it's called, but A1C for short. So that test will let them know, it will let you know how your blood sugar is doing over the last 3 months, like I said. So really taking care of your blood sugar is important. So here's how you want to do it. I think I have 5 things here that you want to do. So you need to move your body. Move it. It was not meant to sit at a desk in front of a computer all day long. So if you have those little monitors, it's like 10,000 steps, set up some goals for steps, set up some goals for burning calories, whatever motivates you. If it's meeting a friend in the morning or meeting a cousin after work and walking, whatever you want to do, whatever inspires you to move your body, go do it. You've got to move your body because that helps. The more muscle tissue you carry, so strength training is also really, really great. The more muscle tissue you carry, the better your blood sugar is regulated. Muscle just allows your blood sugar to stay in control more so than if you're carrying more fat. So that's why they say lose weight to help your risk for diabetes. It's because the fat is not doing that many good things. It's the muscle that we want. Number 2, of course, cut out refined sugar and minimize refined flour. Refined sugar does very, very little for diabetics, and even those with pre-diabetes. If you have the gene and you're worried about it, yeah, it makes a big deal. Boost your healthy gut flora. This is some good stuff. There's previous blogs within the last month or so where we really talked about fermented foods and really good things. Taking a probiotic every day. I don't want you to just take a probiotic pill, though. I really want you to start trying fermented foods and get bacteria in your digestive tract that way. Watch your liquid calories. So even the best things you can do, the healthier as opposed to refined sugar, is maple syrup, honey, or liquid stevia. Those are the 3 sweeteners that you really want to focus on, you really want to be using. But you could overdo those as well. Not liquid stevia. Your body doesn't break it down. It doesn't spike your blood sugar. But the honey and the maple syrup, you can't overdo that. And I can totally see myself overdoing honey at times. So you always kind of have to keep yourself in check with that. So watching your liquid calories, huge. How much sugar is in that morning cup of coffee? And if you really want to look at things, look at the total carbohydrates of the food, not just the sugar component of it. Okay, so eat a diet rich in fruits and vegetables, because it's the fiber, it's the vegetable fiber, it's the legumes, the beans, the fiber and everything. It's like the muscle in your body. It's also helping, the fiber helps break down the sugar, and it helps slow it down from getting into the blood as quickly. It just helps that blood sugar curve. It's all about that blood sugar curve. There's so many diseases and symptoms that always come back to how well is your body regulating your blood sugar. And the number one is when you eat fat, eat fiber, eat a protein every time you eat. So you don't just sit down and for a snack you have some grapes. You have some grapes with some nuts, some grapes and some cheese. Really having the fat, fiber, protein mix with every meal and snack, that really, I can't even stress this enough, helps that blood sugar curve. So with that, let's really work on this 29 million in the US right now are living with diabetes, but there's another 86 million who are at risk for diabetes. That's a big number. We want to do these things that I shared with you to really minimize your risk from developing diabetes. Even if you already have diabetes, practicing these principles will really benefit you. So with that, I would love, email me questions if you have them. If you're wondering, well, I'm doing this, is it preventative? Is it going to help me? Definitely email me. I'm always here for questions. I love hearing from all of you guys. And again, if you are watching this anywhere other than willpowerblueprint.com, head over there for more great tips and strategies. Make it an amazingly healthy week, everybody, as we kick off Diabetes Week. Let's all just take a halt on the holidays and the weight gain and the things we're thinking about, and really look at how are we managing our blood sugar and how are we really minimizing our risk for diabetes. Make it a great week, everybody. Bye for now.